Alright, two things gonna work on this week. The first thing we went over was like the whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, dotted half notes, and we have some tied stuff, which got some tie marks here as well. So the whole note always lasts 4 quarter notes. And like when we first went through it, it did say that a whole note was 4 beats. In a 4/4 time signature, a whole note does cover the span of 4 beats. Alright. So, like the quarter note in a 4/4 time signature equals 1 beat, and a whole note will always equal 4 quarter notes no matter what. And a half note will always equal 2 quarter notes no matter what. A quarter note will be what it is. So yeah, the eighth note's dividing the quarter note up into 2 parts. And with numbers 1 and 2, you want to just say what you play. So it's good to count these things out at the slow speeds, and then as it gets going faster and faster, it's harder to count along with it, so no need to do it there. But good idea to say what you play at the, at least at the 60 beats per minute, and just really drill in what you're doing here. So you counted number 1, good. So see if how far you can get with it. If you get to 240 beats per minute before next week, if you could send a video of you playing it, that would be great. Doing it after 240. Same thing for number 2. So when I get to number 2, I'll say what the count is as I go. But what I'd like you to do is see if you can figure out what the count is first, and then compare it to what I do and see how it goes. Okay. Let's turn the metronome on. Let's do that now. Alright, 60 beats per minute. Number 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot I had a different setting on here. Alright, now I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and done. It is at 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and done. Here it is at 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing to do is tap your foot while you play. Very important to tap your foot with that metronome. Eventually, when the metronome is going quite fast, you may find it easier to tap your foot on just beats 1 and 3. But the better you can tap your foot along with the metronome, the more solid your rhythm is going to be. Alright. 60 beats per minute for number 1. Or no, sorry, for number 2. So you have more upbeats to focus on per bar. And just like number 1, every bar is different. So another way to look at it is you have 2 downbeats you do not play on each bar here. Whereas the last thing, there was only 1 downbeat you don't play on. So it's a little bit trickier, a little bit harder to stay in time with this as it gets faster and faster. So here we go, 60 beats per minute. Remember, see if you can figure out the count before you watch this next part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3, 4, and done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. 1, 60, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So if any questions come up, please let me know, and I will see you again next week.